Hello and welcome to the Don W. Lockett Gymnasium for tonight's matchup from the Clinton Dragons and the Halls Red Devils.
Yeah, for your Clinton Dragons starting lineup at number 0, point guard, Chase Ackerson. Number 3, shooting guard, Jackson Garner. Number 4, small forward, Rashawn Bright. Number 5, power forward, Tyler Morgan. And 11, power forward, Lane Harrison.
And for your Halls Red Devils, starting for them, you have number 1, Caleb Schaefer. Number 2, Jake Lane. Number 5, Luke Simpson. Number 24, Kason Rogers. And number 33, Bennett Lane.
So already a foul on Jackson Garner, 26 seconds to the game. And a block from Harrison.
It's good to see that early out of him. Really setting the tone early, letting them know there will be no easy buckets.
And the Dragon defense really has improved these last couple of games, especially in this playoffs. They really have gotten to be a lot better defense, and a lot better rebounding team.
On the corner to Rogers, leaves it short. Bennett Lane with a putback. And Halls gets their first bucket of the game.
You see Garner give it to Harrison. Harrison drives in. Give it to Thackerson. Harrison's corner 3 off the mark. Rebounded by 24 for Halls.
Both teams really looking to go quick here. Schaefer for 3. It's good.
Now it's a pretty shot right there. As we see Halls go up 5-2 early.
Well, that's what Halls needs. Halls needs to build an early lead and establish they can shoot the 3 and they can drive in.
Schaefer is probably the best three-point shooter for Halls. Definitely their hammer, number 4, Simon Williams. We'll probably see him later in the game. It's like the Red Devils here in a 2-3. Dragons looking to work it around to the corners and top of the key. Dackerson from the wing for three. Off to the left. Garner with the rebound. Shoots a three of his own. It rims out.
Great
by
rebound, Harrison.
Back out to Garner.
Second chance. Off the mark
Good
again.
again.
Almost rebounded by Harrison.
Another rebound for the Dragons. Great hustle here.
And a beautiful dish to Harrison for two.
Good hustle out of the Dragons early. Hopefully we see that for most of the game. Bennett Lane working in the post on Morgan. Nearly a turnover there on the pass. Jake Lane working on Thackerson. Great D by Thackerson.
Wanted the foul there. Couldn't get it, but they do get the bucket there.
Very late call there from the official. It's like they're going to get Thackerson for the foul. And one for Bennett Lane.
See Tyler Morgan go out and Jeremiah Blavelle come in.
Pardon me, that foul is actually on Morgan.
And Lane's free throw will be good.
I tell you, if the Devils want to win this game, that's what they have to do here. They have to establish this game early.
Pick and roll there for Garner and Blavelle. Garner kicks out. Harrison to the corner to Bright. His three is good.
It's a beautiful ball movement for an even prettier shot.
I tell you, it's a great sign for the Dragons to see Bright knocking down threes.
Yeah, someone who we see is normally a slasher. When he can hit those threes, that really is a morale booster.
Rogers, another three from the same spot from earlier. No good again. Dackerson looking to drive. He takes the layup.
Get the whistle.
Looks like they're caught in the act of shooting.
Dackerson shot up, and it's good.
Chance for the lead here. As Truss comes in for Harrison.
Dragons probably looking for some good defense here out of Truss.
Yeah, this is going to have to be something that Halls will have to watch out for. They're going to have to stay out of foul trouble if they would have stayed in this game.
Stackerson gets them both to go, and the Dragons don't have the lead.
Wow, went nowhere. Is just rebounded by Thackerson.
Thackerson.
Good dish out to Garner. Garner drives.
Tough lay.
Layup.
Wow. Heavily contested shot there.
Pretty scoop for the two.
And a turnover from the Red Devils. We saw the same thing last time Red Devils were on court. They really struggled with turnovers in the first half.
It's like the Dragons trying to set something up here. It's like Blavelle's going to be the screen man. Great pass.
Truss, his three, off the mark. There'll be a turnover for Halls.
I think he just poked the ball out of bounds there, thinking another Halls player would grab it. There's no one in the area. Definitely think he could have corralled that one in.
See the ball given to Rashawn Bright.
Looks like Hall's already out of the 2-3 defense here. Guess they didn't like it early. Dragons are really picking it apart in the corner in the high post. Garner here working on Luke Simpson.
One shot foul there. Couldn't get it. Almost stolen.
The calls here are going to try and slow it down. Pick it up top to Lamb. Down to Bennett Lane. Back up to Lamb.
His three, far off the mark. Rebounded by Thackerson.
Looks like the Dragons also going to slow it down here. Get into the half-court set.
Garner double teamed.
Deep three from Thackerson.
On front of the iron. Great rebound by Sean Bright, though.
With the hook short. Gets the putback, though.
That's a big hustle play right there.
I tell you, Rashawn Bright can jump out of the gym. Rogers working up top on Garner. He's going to size him up. Kick it out to Simpson. Simpson drives on Truss. Truss jumps. Simpson cannot get it to go, though. Okay, if you're Halls, you really got to get those easy buckets like that. Those will not come easy.
Thackerson setting something up. Quick three. And it's good.
If I'm Halls, I'll take a timeout here.
Garner can just shoot lights out, and it does not matter where he can shoot it from. It will go in.
But the momentum has definitely changed in the last couple of minutes, so you definitely got to take a timeout here if you're Halls.
I think so. Considering how the other three matchups of these two teams have gone, as soon as Clinton jumps out to a lead, Halls has a lot of trouble getting it back. I would not want this lead to grow too big here if I'm Halls.
I mean, maybe only a minute 50 left there, just trying to play to the end of the quarter and be back up then, but down 8 points already.
Another tough miss from Halls. Got to get those to go. It's like Thackerson, great look to block down the corner. His shot short. Rebounded by Caleb Schaefer.
See Simpson, big drive, gets the whistle.
Going to get Rodavian Truss for the foul.
That'll be his first foul of the game.
And it looks like Jeremiah Lavelle going to come out for Hunter Rupert, and Dodie Truss going to come out for Tyler Morgan.
And also number 42, Caden Stanton for the Red Devils checking in. Looks like Hall's going with a big lineup here.
Simpson second. Rattles off the mark.
Hall's playing tight D.
Picked away.
It's Morgan to lose the ball. He just couldn't find Thackerson. Great pass.
Wide open. Didn't take it, but he did. And he made it.
Good 2 possessions right there for Halls. Really getting back into this, making it a 5-point game. Just down 8. 2 possessions ago. Hall student section rallying their defense on. Trying to start a little run here.
We'll see a 2-3 defense right here.
Great job by Bright off the glass. The defender just not fast enough.
And that's really what Bright does for this team. Not only can he shoot the 3, but he is amazing at driving in and really drawing the foul most times.
Schaefer for 3.
Quick 3. Will be good.
Momentum's really changed again here. This last
Dragons have Rupert open in the corner. Oh, intercepted. Schaefer might pull up here. Oh, gonna kick it out the lane.
Quick 3. And it'll be good again. Custa lead down to just 1 with 4 seconds left.
It's getting loud here. Brian
Big
from half
3.
court.
Good. Get it to go. And your Dragons only lead by 1, 18-17 to end the first quarter.
So this Dragon team, their last sectional appearance was 2005, where they lost against Tennessee High, 58-45. So it's been a while since Dragons have been in this position. That last sectional win was a year prior against Science Hill, 66-59. And this is really a chance to make the deepest run CHS has ever had in postseason history.
Yeah, it's been a good while and a lot of tough fights. But now, coming into this season, we have seen a bunch of players really come out and flourish for their senior seasons and junior seasons, and have really carried this team to just greatness in general, as we see Halls and Clinton come back out to start the second quarter.
So yeah, Halls really closed it out well there. Down 8, now only down 1.
But this Halls team, they seem to really do good on streaks. They seem to usually let the other team pull away a little bit, have a couple missed shots, a couple missed threes, maybe even a couple turnovers, but they usually get back in it pretty quick.
I'll tell you what helps a lot is the shooting ability of almost every player they have. They can really all stretch the floor. We went over that when they played Carter. It was really killing Carter how all 5 guys could just shoot. You really can't help on any drives.
Yeah, and the versatility of their lineups, just anybody,
in the corner,
short shoot. And they can change up the lineup at any time, and it'll be virtually the same as skill level.
Well, they'll open for a deep 2. He drives, steps out. Looks like they'll get 42. Hayden Stanton, though, for the foul. Trying to shove him out of bounds there. Looks like Dragons bringing in Bright for Truss.
Foul was on Caden Stanton, his first team second for the Red Devils.
Dickerson inbounding for the Dragons.
And give it to Bright.
All student section still very much alive.
Dragons just working it around, trying to find a quick, easy bucket. Not trying to force anything.
It's going to be hard to get those on this Red Devil defense, though. They're not a bad team defensively.
Playing a tight man-to-man defense.
This is
like the Dragons are going to run an elevator here. Didn't really work. To Bright in the corner, though. His three runs out.
That'll be Hall's third defensive change, going from a 3-2 to a 2-3 to man. It seems that man has worked pretty well for him so far.
The 5 Simpson directing the offense. Delane's going to give it to Schaefer. Schaefer might shoot this, yeah. Leaves it short. Board for Harrison. Over. Right on the drive. So he almost fouled.
We're in the corner.
Well, Dragons really not knocking the 3-pointers down. This is unusual. Don't know if the size of this game's getting to him or what. Drive to lane. Kick to Simpson down low. Simpson trying to get out of it. Dickerson giving him pressure.
I mean, they haven't been hitting the threes they used to do, but they're still up by 1. And it's really been a pretty good job of the defense to keep them in this game.
A deep 3 for him.
Rebounded by Rish.
Big pass.
Big heave.
Right on the drive. Got to Harrison. Harrison driving in. Awkward pass. Harrison in the corner.
He's
up to Garner. Garner on the drive. Tough lay. And it's good. Big bucket for the Dragons there.
These Hall's Red Devils are not giving out. They're gonna have to. These Dragons are gonna have to put up a real fight, and as you've seen, they've had to be putting up a whole lot of tough buckets.
Stanton working on Blavel. In trouble. Lane on the drive. Looks like they're gonna get Dickerson for the foul. On the floor. Bucket will not be good.
Call not going to be very popular here in W. Lockett Gymnasium.
Looks like we got Williams and Lane checking in, as well as Rogers for the Red Devils.
I mean, 4 fouls already for the Dragons. It's not a lot, but compared to 2 for Halls, could the Dragons be thinking about
Lane looking down low, loses the ball. Out the lane, in the corner. He's going to take it up top to Rogers. Rogers going to drive on Harrison. Oh, bad pass.
Gonna throw it right out of bounds right there. And that could be a crucial mistake with just 4 minutes and 35 seconds left in the second quarter.
Thackerson's going to direct the offense. I think we got 2 high screens. All right, Harrison's going to go down. And Blavelt's going to go down. But the Red Devils in a 2-3 here.
Quick three, deep three, off the mark. Rebounded by Barrett Lane.
So Garner's not really hitting much here. I think he only has 1 3 so far.
And this really reminds me of how the Dragons are playing early in the season. We're just not getting a lot of rebounds. We're playing better defense, but
Looks like they'll get Garner, who's on the back side of the ball, with a foul. If anything, that foul was on Bright. He was reaching in there. Looks like Morgan's going to check in for Garner, as he's already has his second foul.
We're going to see a pretty big lineup change right here. Big man all over the floor. So we see a quick three. It's good by Casey Rogers.
things all tied up now with 3:45 remaining in the first half. Bryant trying to get some instructions from Walker here. And from a very noisy Hall student section.
I think they're going to get Harrison with a carry over there. Looks like he was definitely fouled. Almost forced him to carry the ball over.
See Jake Lane trying to set something up here.
Simpson.
Deep three.
Nails it.
Wow.
Him and Schaefer are definitely two of the best shooters for Halls.
Yeah, they're on fire from three tonight.
And this is a very different Halls team than we saw playing early in the week. I mean, this Halls team is focused on shooting threes and making them.
And after various roster changes throughout the season against us, this seems to be working pretty well as they've also changed the way they play.
Great pass by Thackerson to Blauvelt. History rims out.
Big rebound by Rich. He'll get the foul as well. See him go to the line for two.
Yeah, the rims are not being kind to the Dragons tonight.
It's first off the mark. But he'll come back and make his second.
As your score is the Halls Red Devils 23, the Clinton Dragons 21. Lane's going to bring the ball up here on this Red Devils possession.
I mean, you look at the averages, though. I mean, you got Jackson Garner, who's averaging 21 points a game. Thackerson averaging 9.2. You got a lot of guys who are averaging a lot of points, and we're just not seeing points get put up tonight.
Great tip there by the Halls Red Devils. To Simpson for three.
Off
Leaves
the
it
mark
long.
again.
Great board by Harrison. Dragons have wanted to move quick here. Pull up for Thackerson, no good. Another rebound by Rashawn Bright. Great hustle out of him so far.
Morgan
with a rebound, he puts it up.
What a beautiful recovery from Oregon.
That's going to tie it up.
And that's a big statement right there as we see a big three
shot.
off the mark. Like off his feet. He'll drill it.
Yeah, what an answer from Simon Williams there.
See Locker trying to set something up here. A three will tie it with just a minute 15 left.
And Harrison's going to take that three. Off the mark.
Another 3 just to rim out for the Dragons.
3 on 3 right here. Go up. He'll get it to right on the roll.
Hall's up 5 with just under a minute left. They'll get Rogers for the foul on Thackerson. Little contact up top. Okay, the Dragons definitely need a big bucket here. About to go into half. Down 5.
See Tyler Morgan, Jeremiah Blavelle come out for Jackson Garner and Hunter Rupert.
Yeah, definitely will get your shooters in with 28 seconds left. They're trying to get one more shot in before the half.
Okay, and you want a quick and easy shot. You don't want to force anything. But Hall's getting an easy bucket. That was clearly a foul. No call. Blocked by Lane. Again, fouled by Simpson. After grabbing Thackerson and now Bright.
See Garner with the ball.
Looks like he's going to run it down here. Get the Dragons the final shot.
There's 15 seconds left. What are we going to do here?
Okay, Bennett Lane grabbing the jersey with Rashawn Bright up top. Garner double team. Tough last possession for the Dragons there. Could not. Had many open looks, just couldn't run out of time. Okay, the Hall's Red Devils are definitely going to hold their head high as they go in here for the halftime break.
And I'm sure we'll hear a stern talking from Lockard to this Dragons team, and when they come back, maybe the rim on the other side will be a little more forgiving to them.
Hopefully.
I mean, we haven't even really seen a bad Dragon team here tonight. Just they haven't gotten shots to fall.
But I tell you, there's one thing I know. The Dragons are a second half team. They are going to come out hot in the second half.
Well, that's true, but we saw Hall's a pretty good second half team, too. They really struggled in the first half. They had a lot of turnovers and really couldn't get any good stops, but that's a different Hall's team we're seeing tonight.
That is true. But I do have to say, in the first 3 matchups for these teams, Clinton did have a rough first half, I'm pretty sure, in all 3, and then just came out and won it in the second half, just playing much better basketball than Hall's.
They won by double digits as well.
Yeah, all 3 games have been double-digit wins. And most of that lead has came in the third. And really, the Dragons always have a pretty good push towards the end of the fourth. So I don't know why we expect anything different tonight, but it's just unusual being down 5.
It appears that it's been how Hall's has really changed the way they play against this Dragons team. They've really pushed for the free ball tonight, as they've normally been a move the ball around and get tough interior buckets each time.
Well, every player for Halls is really a great shooter. And you take nothing away from Halls because the past few games we've seen them play, they really have been able to make everyone on the court shoot the ball and make it.
Yeah, that just truly shows the versatility of their bench and their starting 5.
I mean, there's something to say about their bench. I mean, you know, some of these guys, I mean, Simon Williams, number 4, we saw him shoot some threes and make them. He came off the bench to play. You got a lot of great shooters from Halls here.
Yeah, and as I said earlier, there's just really no difference when they bring out their bench players. They can be just as lethal. They can be just as lethal as the starting 5 when they're out here, especially in such a big-time game.
Oh, I'll tell you one other thing. We really need to praise their defense. They've held the Dragons at 23 points. Very unusual, very low score for the Dragons.
Dragons have answered right back, though, as they have held the Hall's Red Devils to just 28, which is also abnormal for them. This has really been a defensive clash, as these teams just can't really get their shots to connect most of the time.
I mean, and that's a little unusual from the Dragons. Dragons usually a pretty high-scoring team. Usually don't aren't really focused on defense, usually much more focused on the other side of the court. So see them hold Hawks 28 points in the first half is a pretty good showing.
Another thing you have to kind of wonder, maybe Clinton was almost looking ahead, since they've already beat this team 3 times, looking ahead to maybe sectionals. But I'll tell you one thing, you cannot look over teams in this. You will find out that doing that will cost you.
Well, on top of that, Halls has really been able to change on the fly here. They've been able to, I mean, we've seen them play really 3 or 4 different defensive strategies here in the first half.
Yeah, we saw a 2-3 turn into a 3-2, or I'm sorry, a 3-2 turn into a 2-3, and then turn into man. And they've really stuck with the man defense, and it's been highly effective.
It really has worked.
They forced 3 or 4 turnovers, and countless missed shots have been rebounded with ease.
I mean, and in a game this big, I mean, a couple of turnovers can be a difference in winning and losing and moving on.
But we've also seen Halls with their mistakes too, as they've thrown it out of bounds 2 or 3 times, and just sloppy errors.
But most of the mistakes we've seen on the Hall's part has really just been miscommunication. Guys not following the ball, guys not being ready for the pass. On the other end, it seems more like we're getting good shots, not getting them to fall, and seeing really good defense.
And also, I think the Dragons will definitely work these problems out. Maybe they even come out a little early here, trying to knock some shots down.
Well, that's really what you need here. You got to be able to go out there and make some of these shots, get yourself back in this game. Dragons have been known for their threes this season. You're going to have to get back in that rhythm.
Yeah, with these Dragons, their offensive flows, it just doesn't matter. If they're hot from the 3 ball, they're gonna shove it down their throat. They're gonna shoot it. They're gonna get tough buckets no matter what. They're gonna fight, and they're gonna fight hard.
And this has been Zach Raines, Luke Cagle, and Sam Whitaker on your Dragon Halftime Show. We'll catch you guys in the second half.
And we are back to the second half of this Dragons Halls Red Devils game. See a quick 2 from Thackerson. He gets it to go. And that'll be a 3-point game. We're going to start doing double teams of our own right here, and a beautiful spin move off of Morgan for 2.
That was Bennett Lane there, really an amazing move.
He definitely has great footwork out of the post. Saw it last game against Carter. Halls was really trying to get it down low to him. Halls being the much bigger team.
And double team to Garner there. Been doing that all game.
Establishing the 3 game in this half will be huge for this team.
Great look by Morgan out to Harrison from the corner.
And that is just what we needed.
Now that is how the Dragons need to come out of this half to get back in it. If they want to get back in this game, they're going to start shooting the threes, find the holes in this defense.
Putting faithful, getting loud, rallying the defense on. Big possession for them.
Yeah, I mean, a stop here gives a chance to tie up or take the lead, so.
Dragons slow on the closeout. Rogers leaves the 3 short, though. Almost looked like it came out of his hands wrong.
See Thackerson, another 2. Off the mark, rebounded by Bennett Lane.
An unusual mid-range out of Thackerson there. Don't see that too often out of him.
I mean, he did make his first to start the half.
Great look down low to Lane.
Maybe we were seeing a little heat check for himself.
Bennett Lane really is the man that's been making this happen in the paint for this Red Devils team.
See Garner, big drive.
Great move by him.
And a beautiful shot for 2. And we will just be down 2 points, 30-32.
I'll tell you, with Garner's size, the way he's able to almost get big down low and just take it in strong in these layups, it's really a great size.
Let's see it get picked up by Sean Bright. Sean Bright gives it to Garner. Quick 3 off the mark. Rebounded by Lane. No. To Rish. Rish will have it as we see Coach set something up here.
Big possession for the Dragons.
Yeah.
Tying it up would be huge.
Tying it up or taking the lead here, either one would be huge.
So it's out for Garner.
There was a lot of contact there. Ball got knocked away, but Dragons recovered.
Big drive for Bright. Top to Thackerson. But the Dragons going to work it around here. Thackerson with a ball fake. He's going to drive in. Kick it out to Harrison. Harrison drive. Out to Bright for 3.
This 3.
Wow,
Air
way
ball.
too strong.
Unusual air ball we see. We don't normally see that.
Rogers his shot off to the left.
Way off the mark.
Looks like Lane almost, Bennett Lane down low, fouling Morgan, almost grabbing him. What is a no call though? Thackerson going to drive. And kick it out to Bright up top.
Give it to Garner.
Yeah, I'd really expect to see more shots out of this Dragon offense this half already. I figured that we'd be playing a lot quicker.
Garner going to get blitzed up top. Kick it to Morgan. Has Harrison in the corner for 3. Can't really find him though. Thackerson going to drive and is fouled by Lane.
We can hear an angry Halls student section. So Tyler Morgan come out for Jeremiah Blavel. Thackerson with the inbound. Gonna give it to Garner.
Garner with a mismatch on the post player. He's going to take it in. Get blocked. Blavel open for 3.
He's gonna take it.
Off again. Garner for 3. It's off. Another board for the Dragons. And Rashawn Bright, and 1.
That's what we'd like to see out of Rish.
Great possession for the Dragons. Multiple offensive rebounds. Hall's bodies were hitting the floor. Looks like number 5, Luke Simpson, is going to be shaken up. I tell you, that is a huge momentum swing right there.
That really is. Dragons have a chance to take the lead here if Rashawn makes this completely different. We can't see a complete change since the first half of these Dragons.
You see the Dragons take the lead since about 6 minutes in the second quarter.
Up top to Rogers. He's going to drive in on Harrison. Huge take. Great defense by Harrison. Looks like it tipped out by the Halls player, and it was. Dragons ball. Hall's coach pointing it was out on Garner. The refs didn't see it that way, though.
And this really is a different Dragon team than we saw in the first half. They've really come alive on some of these stalls, playing a lot better defense, and they actually made some shots. And they'll get some of them to roll in.
Yeah, really hitting the offensive glass hard. That tells a lot about a team when they're getting offensive rebounds. You don't really see that much anymore. Garner going to size up Lane up top. He's going to drive in. Kick it down low to Blauvelt. He's going to hop step inside. Blocked by Schaefer. Many Clinton fans unhappy about that one. Simpson's going to drive in.
He'll get the foul for that.
Foul going to be attributed to Lane Harrison, his first, team first this half.
Simpson shot up, and it's good. Tie game, 33-33.
Looks like Simon Williams here is going to come in for Rogers. And also, number 3, Ben Thomas, is going to come in. 2 very good shooters for this Halls team.
I mean, especially Williams. We've seen him come alive already tonight, hit a couple threes.
Simpson second, rattles it in. 1-point lead for the Halls Red Devils. Big heave to Harrison.
That is a pretty risky play to be down by 1 with 3 minutes left in the third.
Dragons again looking for an offensive possession here.
They're really trying to find these. They're really trying to find these smart shots here.
Well, I mean, the way Halls has been playing, they're kind of making you find the smart shots. And especially when some of your shots tonight haven't been falling, you might as well drive it in, take it to the glass. If you had the 3, take it, but
Harrison loses the ball. Looks like they're going to get Caleb Schaefer with a foul.
Dragons will keep possession of this.
Schaefer's first, team third this half.
Thackson with the inbound to Harrison, back out to Thack.
Yeah, Hall's really playing some relentless man defense here.
Pull
Garner,
up 2.
Weird pull up. Almost lost the ball. Board by Bryant. He's fouled.
Big hustle play there. These offensive boards are absolutely killing this Hall's defense.
Well, it's really just been Rashawn Bright. I mean, he's had help from Harrison, but Rashawn Bright has been absolutely amazing on some of these rebounds now.
Definitely. We're seeing a big game out of him.
I mean, both ends of the court, Bright's been working it tonight. Harrison has too, but especially Bright.
Yeah, he's really picked up the pace for us. Stepped in big time. His first. Up. And off the mark. If he makes this second one, it'll be tie game again.
You see Caden Stannon come in for Bennett Lane.
Okay, Hall is almost looking like they're going to go small here. Or honestly, just get a good 3-point shooting lineup out here.
That'll be tie game at 34-34.
Well, almost looked like he stepped out there. Bright playing some tough defense. It's like Williams is going to get a screen here. Drive, way off. Blauvelt, way to save it. Looks like possession's going to stay with Halls. Come off a Clinton player.
A lot of beautiful plays right there. Just couldn't get it to connect. It'll be Hall's ball.
He really did bounce around a lot right there. Hard to tell who it really went off of.
Found Schaefer in the corner.
Quick 3.
Off to the right.
To go. Be rebounded by Thackerson.
Halls fans wanting it over the back there on Thackerson. Didn't get it though. Bright sizing up Williams.
Right, shake and bake. Nowhere to go.
Yeah. Thomas playing some really tight D there on Thackerson.
The whistle will be blown.
Officials easily see that one.
It'll be Ben Thompson's first, team 5th. Already 5 fouls this half. Still 2 minutes remaining in the third. We could see some possible foul trouble here for the Red Devils.
And this is not what they want in such a tight game like this. Tied at 34 with just 1:55 left in the third.
Big drive by Bright. He is fouled again by Williams. Tell you, it might honestly be smarter just to foul Bright. He's not the greatest free throw shooter. He'll knock him down occasionally, though.
I mean, you look at the fouls, though. Simon Williams, third foul. Team 6 now for the Red Devils. Looking at this fourth quarter, it's going to be hard for them to really play a tight defense here. You got to watch, make sure you don't foul. I mean, one more foul going to be bonus for the Dragons.
Looks like the Hall's coach wasn't happy about something, talking to the official.
See both teams come back from the timeout.
Tell you with how this game's gone so far, now Clinton jumped out to that early lead. You might be thinking Clinton might be due for a run soon. But I don't know, Hall's definitely playing some tight D. They definitely woke up after that rough first quarter.
I mean, we really saw this when we saw Hall's play earlier in the week. First half, their defense wasn't really that great. They really stepped up in the second half. And they really started this game playing that same type of defense, really playing the man-to-man, keeping tight with them, not letting a lot go through.
You'll see Bright at the line for his 2. His first. Will be good. The Dragons now with a 1-point lead, 35-34.
It's a big confidence booster there for Bright. Get that first one just to see it go through. Hopefully the second one going as well.
You see Truss ready to go in to the game. Bright second will also be good. 2-point lead.
Looks like Truss going to come in for Bright. Dragons, maybe a little half-court press here, and maybe full court.
They're going to really have to step up on the defense here if they want to start a big run. Really just going to finish out the third quarter, get themselves recollected.
I mean, you're up 2. Interesting call to take out Bright, yeah?
Yes, he's been making some big hustle plays and drawing the foul.
Maybe get him a little bit of rest to the start of the fourth quarter. Maybe we'll see him play the full fourth. Truss playing some great D. Getting good again for the foul, though. With a push. As he pushes Luke Simpson, he draws the foul.
Clinton's second, Doty Truss second.
See Simpson with the inbound.
Schaefer just loses the ball. Slips right into his teammate's hands, though. See Ben Thomas up top. He's going to shoot.
Big 3. No good.
And no one there.
Great board by
that
Schaefer.
rebound.
Dragons hustle back on defense, though, trying to run in transition. Huge drive by Lane.
Good
finish
spin off
with
right
the left.
there. It'll be tie game again with just about a little over a minute left. Good drive. Couldn't connect.
Looks like we're seeing a lot of Hall's players grabbing Clinton players. No fouls called, though. Many Clinton fans unhappy.
I mean, you see a minute left in this game. If you're Hall's, you hold this ball the rest of the half, the rest of this quarter?
Nah, I'd say you force a shot, or not really force it. Just take an open look if you have it. But if you don't, I mean, I could see him really waiting, running it down to the fourth. But if they have an open look, they're definitely going to take it.
With this Dragon defense, it may be a little too much time to
Simpson's
hold
going to take a
out.
tough shot.
He'll draw the
Truss
foul.
going to get called for his third foul of the game. Dragons not happy about that one.
I mean, do you leave Truss in at this point? I mean, I wouldn't say he's a...
With 46 seconds left, I think he turned to an offense here. So probably bring in a shooter.
That'll be up and good.
Looks like they'll bring in Thackerson for Truss. Truss not too happy about these fouls he's getting called for.
See a 1-point lead for the Hall's Red Devils, 36-37. His second, off the mark.
Lavelle can't corral the rebound. Looks like it's out on Halls, and it is. As Dade Young was the last to touch it.
You see Jeremiah Lavelle come out and Hunter Rupert come in. They're really trying to get a 3-ball up and good for this. Gain the lead to finish the third. Just 40 seconds left.
I mean, you have to run the clock down here to 15 seconds or less, right?
I'd say so. And again, just like I said for Halls, if you have an open look, I'd take it. Lane really playing tight D on Garner. Garner going to drive, kick it down low to Harrison. Harrison fumbling the ball.
He'll still get it to go, though. Beautiful, tough shot to go in. We'll see a timeout here with just 16.8 seconds left in the third quarter.
Yeah, how was Harrison able to keep that ball held? He was juggling it and still made the shot.
It's that Mamba mentality.
I mean, and really those tough shots which had to get the ball in a game like this. I mean, you know you're going to have a lot of tough opponents out there. There's not really a player for Halls who's bad defense or a bad shooter. So when you're on the other end of the court, you really just have to be able to keep the ball with you and make those tough shots.
Yeah, it takes some real heart and hustle to keep in a game like this. And just to simply hold a lead here, it's truly astonishing.
It's definitely a very big possession right here. With 16 seconds left to go for Halls. Clinton needs to get a stop, or if Halls is to score a bucket, that'd be a huge confidence booster as we head to the fourth quarter. It's like Clinton gonna bring a press. Make sure there's no easy buckets here for Halls.
Caleb Schaffer with the inbound. Gonna give it to Dave Young.
Quite the unusual press there. Really no stoppage of the ball. Lane's gonna drive it in, take it over Truss. Truss finally not called for a foul. Clinton looking to go quick here with 5 seconds left. Garner gonna kick it out to Bright. Bright for three.
And it's good!
To send the Dragons to the fourth quarter, up 41-37. What a clutch shot by Rashawn Bright.
We don't normally see him hit those, but when he needs to, he'll make them.
Tell you, that's a great way to get the Clinton fans up on their feet. This place nearly exploded.
It's a great way to get the team on the feet, too. That's a real chin-up booster. Get their morale going.
With 8 minutes of basketball remaining, I mean, I'd definitely rather have this 4-point lead, but 4 points isn't much in a game like this.
That's right. But hey, who knows? Maybe that's the start of a big Clinton run here. Usually they're able to pull away at the end of games like this. Maybe we'll see some great offense out of the Dragons here and step it up on the defensive end.
Well, a shot like that at the end of the quarter is definitely a good way to get some momentum back and some win back in yourselves and be ready to go for a fourth quarter push.
And as we look forward for both of these teams, the winner of this game will play the loser of Volunteer and Greenville, while the loser of this game will play the winner of Volunteer and Greenville. That will be some sectional matchups to look forward to. But both these teams are guaranteed a shot at sectionals. But again, the winner of this game will be the region winner. And a win would definitely be a huge confidence booster heading into sectionals.
We see Jake Lane with the ball here.
Gonna go down low to Bennett Lane, guarded by Blavel. He's gonna take it in. So shot rolls out. Blavel facing a tough trap. Looks like they're gonna get a foul called on Halls. Not sure if it's 21 or number 1.
This Dragon crowd is livid. They are excited and on their feet for that.
Looks like the foul's gonna be on 21, Dade Young. That'll put the Dragons in the bonus. It'll send Garner, no, Blavel, sorry, excuse me, to the line. Blavel, a pretty consistent free throw shooter. One of the better ones for the Dragons.
And really, this is worst case scenario for the Devils. You're down 4, 7 fouls on the board, only 3 up for the Dragons. This is pretty much worst case scenario,
Blavel
right?
misses. What a rebound by Bright. Gets that jinx Blavel there. Bright gonna drive, take it up high, and get fouled. Bright almost wanting to look for a dunk there, it looked like.
And he almost got the lucky roll there, too. But fortunately, he will draw the foul. And this could be a huge game changer with the Dragons in the bonus here.
And for Lockard, you just might want to remind Bright there, nothing too flashy, just get the easy bucket. Bright gets his free throw to go.
That's going to make it 2 possessions.
Bright's second, up and good.
That's huge for Bright. You think his confidence has to be sky high right now.
He is having an absolute game tonight. Playing out of his mind.
The Clinton fans gonna get on their feet, rally their Dragon defense on. Oh, the Donnie Dome is loud, folks. Schaefer, tough mid-range, way off. They're gonna get Garner for a foul though.
And Garner could not believe it.
His hands were straight up. I guess he caught him with the body. Yeah, Dragon Nation definitely not happy about that one.
See Caleb Schaffer go to the line.
It'll be Garner's third. Definitely through Chris Lockard. Want to remind him that
Schaffer
they really need him.
Schaffer sets up for a second. It's up, and it's good. Thackerson will bring the ball down.
With the score with just over 7 minutes to go, Clinton 43, Halls 39. Just a 4-point game between these two teams.
I mean, again, you'd rather have those 4 points than not have them, but that's really not a lot.
The Dragons looking to take it slow here. Gonna make Halls make a move on the defensive end. Garner gonna kick it out to Bright. Back up to Garner.
Garner analyzing, trying to make something happen here.
But I mean, you're up by 4, no reason to make a bad shot now, right?
Bright with a drive.
Thackerson open for three. He drives, takes it in. Gets caught with a foul.
Beautiful finger roll. Couldn't get it to roll in.
That is a huge foul on Williams. I think that's his 4th. For Halls, that's really big. He's an elite shooter. You got to think they'll probably take him out here as we get closer.
Rest him and keep him out of trouble here. As we see Thackerson go to the line for 2. Setting up for his first. It's up. And it's good.
Okay, those are quite the shoes for Thackerson. Wearing the LaMelo Ball 1 Rick and Morty colorway.
It's a pretty rare pair, as we also see Garner, not in his usual Kobe 6 Grinches.
Huge free throws there for Thackerson, making it a 6-point game. I'll tell you, 6 isn't much with Halls. Their elite 3-point shooting.
Well, and they're going to leave Williams in. I mean, he's a big force in the 3, but with 4 fouls up.
Okay, that is quite the decision. They're going to kick the lane down low. He's going to work.
This
on Morgan. He's trapped, and he's blocked by Morgan.
Big block.
Huge defensive possession by the Dragons.
And that really is huge.
Thackerson looking to take it slow here.
What a game-changing play here.
Lane going to meet him at half court.
6 minutes left in the 4th quarter here. Lavelle thought about it.
So that definitely would have been a heat check there. Garner going to work on Williams.
Garner, his drive. No foul, though, as he was caught up in 4 of the 5 Red Devils.
And certainly
Simpson's going to drive on Bright. What a finish.
Beautiful finish there.
Timeout Halls. It'll be a 30-second timeout.
And if you're Halls, I mean, that's a good call to get your timeout here now. You're down 4, about come off a good possession like that. This is how you get back in the ball games.
Yeah, that's going to take some big-time shots here for Halls to establish himself in this game. They've been hot from 3 all night. They are going to need to continue it now and really step up. Put the pedal to the metal for both teams. Don't let up. You're going to want to finish this game strong.
I mean, if you're the Dragons, you just tell your guys play it slow the rest of this game. No reason to speed it up now.
As we see both teams come back from the timeout.
You really got to wonder how both teams are feeling right now, because most games between these two have been close towards the middle, and it slips away for Halls. But with this one being so late in the game and Halls still within 4, you really wonder how they're feeling.
I mean, this is real nail-biter. They're both on the skin of their teeth. This game can really go any way right now. As we see Lavelle thought about it again. Would have been another heat check.
Morgan's going to work around. Looks like a Halls player lost his shoe. I'd be trying to look for him. It's like Williams throws the shoe off the court. Tell you, I'd look at Lavelle as he's guarded by Lane right now. Much smarter. Oh, the ref's going to stop the game to get his shoe. Good call there by the referee. Not a call you usually see often. Usually the refs just let them play until after the made basket. I think Lockard's reminding the referee that.
In the referee's defense, we did see a call like that last game. when a Carter player lost a shoe.
This is a good key moment, allowing these Dragons to reset their offense.
We approach the 5-minute mark with your Dragons up 45-41.
I mean, again, 2 possessions, no reason to play it fast. Make them make the moves first.
And again, that's just what Clinton's doing. Waiting for Halls to go up and pressure.
I mean, especially Williams. You can get Williams with the pressure on him. He has 4 fouls on the board. He gets one more. They just lost probably their best three-point shooter.
Garner going to drive. Kick it down low. Tipped out by a Halls player. And again, it does kind of look like they're going after Williams. And when the players do drive, Williams kind of backs off. It's definitely a good idea to go after him. And you got to think with how smart Coach Lockhart is. He's definitely looking at that. And also some of the players. Williams going to jump in at Bryant, and he's called for the foul. And that will be Williams' 5th foul.
And that is huge for these Dragons.
He will be out of the ball game. Don't know what he was thinking there. It was really unnecessary to try and go for that ball.
That's unfortunate for Halls.
Especially going with it up for Bright. With Bright being maybe I think definitely the best jumper in the gym. Don't know what he was thinking there. As the Clinton student section waves him goodbye.
He's been a real big part of that game as he hit multiple threes in the first and second quarter, keep them ahead.
Looks like the Red Devils are going to bring in number 24, Kason Rogers, to replace him. And again, I don't think you really can replace Williams. Might be the best shooter on this Halls team. Maybe Rogers can offer something else, though.
I mean, I was going to say nothing against Rogers, but I mean, he's done great in the paint. But on the arc, I mean, when you're down 2 possessions, the arc is how you're going to win this game. I don't know.
Beautiful first free throw.
I don't know if playing the paint is going to bring this game back for him.
That shot will extend the lead to 5. The make right here will extend the lead to 6. It's up, and it's good.
Wow, huge free throw shooting out of Bright tonight. That's what you really like to see as we head into sectionals. Coach Lockhart hyping up the Donnie Dome here, trying to get these Dragon fans loud and rowdy.
And boy, are they getting loud and rowdy.
You can see Halls definitely calmed down this second half as far as their student section goes.
Schaefer for 3, looks to be off, and it's good.
That's going to get them back on their feet.
Deep range.
Trying to slow things down. Really need to run out this clock. Just hold the lead. Make smart shots.
Runner going to drive. Huge layup there. Tough shot over 2 Red Devil defenders.
Really wanted the foul call there.
Hall trying to go quick. Going to work it to the corner to Rogers. And again, you think if that's Williams in that situation, maybe he gets a shot up there. But again, with him fouling out.
Almost knocked away by Bright.
That was great defense from Bright. That's really
slipping up.
Schaefer dribbling around, maybe trying to create some space for a shot. Rogers also trying to create some space. He's going to drive in on Bright.
It's a huge defensive prowess by these Dragons. That 3 nowhere.
Boarded by Lane.
And
big board there.
If the Dragons really want to put this away, they got to get some of these boards. Get some rebounds. Lock this thing away.
Great defense by Morgan on Lane. Going to kick it out to Simpson for 3. His 3 is good. Timeout, Halls. Just a timeout.
Just a 2-point game here with 3 minutes and 17 seconds left.
I mean, we were concerned about Hall's 3-point shooting ability without Williams on the court, but apparently they don't need Williams. They're shooting just as good without him. And we talked about that early in the game, that Halls really does have a team full of shooters. There is a player on the court for Halls who cannot shoot the ball from just about anywhere on the arc. And they're really showing that right now.
And again, that helps so much. On those screens, you really have to hedge. And trying to make sure you got someone in the shooter's pocket so he can't get a shot up. Clinton just not able to do that there.
Well, it's so hard to leave every man guarded, plus not let anyone drive in. It's such a hard defense to play when every single player on the court is a shooter.
Student section trying to direct some of the Clinton fans to get up as well. Rally on their Dragons, realizing how big this moment truly is. The Dragon Nation's coming to their feet. As well as the Halls fans, trying to match the energy. Okay, this is a huge game, folks. Both fan bases really realizing the moment.
And this is just an unmatched feeling in the Donnie Dome here, as everybody's getting loud. Tight game. Dragons lead 49-47 with just 3 minutes left in the 4th quarter.
Some of the Halls fans returning to their seats, not sure why. Clinton fans still remain on their feet, though.
Gets it to Bright.
Oh, got to think Bright was going to shoot that with how hot he's been. Lavelte's going to drive in on lane. Tough shot, and he's fouled.
He gets the call.
Huge foul. Lavelle took a hard hit.
Good sportsmanship from Halls, helping Lavelle up right there.
Be Bennett Lane's second foul. Been good out of him to stay out of foul trouble. Him being really the only post player for Halls, his size.
He really has done a great job balancing defense and not getting in foul trouble. Great night tonight for number 33.
His first, can't connect.
Hey, it's unusual for Blauvelt. I think he's only shot 2 free throws tonight and missed them both. Usually he's a pretty consistent shooter.
See Harrison go out for Tyler Morgan. Lavelle, hopeful to rebound with this shot right here. It's up, and it's good. 3-point lead with just 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Dragon Nation getting loud here. Stripped away by Lavelle.
Huge momentum shifter right there.
And that's what we were talking about. This Dragon defense really has stepped up.
You got to think the Dragons are going to take it slow here. Make Halls make the first move.
Really
being up 3 and in the bonus.
They can really hold out the clock here. As we've seen in previous games, they've held the clock out for nearly 2 or 3 minutes at a time.
I tell if you're Halls here, you don't want to foul. It's like Clinton will call a timeout.
But eventually, you got to get the foul, right?
Yeah, eventually you'll have to, yeah. But right now, you can definitely look for the turnover or the tough shot.
How late do you wait before you start fouling? A minute? I mean, you're only down 3.
Probably just about a minute, especially being down 3. If you were down more, definitely maybe a minute and a half. Yeah, definitely towards a minute. And you got to think Halls is going to play some tight D here. So if I'm Clinton, definitely try and draw the foul. And I tell you, if you kick it to Garner, with the ability of him to dribble around and almost kind of draw a foul, maybe you got to look for him there. And if you're Halls, you got to be really wary of that.
Yeah, just the pure versatility of him. He can shoot it and he can get big in the paint. For a guard like him.
Still most of Dragon Nation on their feet. Even during a timeout, some Halls fans still on their feet.
But just think about this ending. There's no reason to shoot a 3 here, right? Even if you have a wide open look.
Most definitely not. If you have an open look, I'd take it. And if you can't find an open look, then just continue to work the ball around.
Work the ball around, drive it in, and try and draw a foul here. Just continue to gain the lead by free throws as the Dragons are still in the bonus and Halls is not.
Yeah, I definitely agree the move here is just move the ball around, make Halls make the first move, and get the foul. I mean, just over 2 minutes remaining. That's really what it all comes down to.
So we got Bright inbounding to Thackerson. It's like Harrison will come in for Morgan. Maybe they brought in Morgan there for a good defensive possession, and it paid off. The big Dragon steal. Hall students like trying to rally some of their fans to get up and get loud.
This Dragon Nation.
Not much of a result though.
Stay loud.
A lot of movement here for the Dragons. They're doing a great job keeping everyone moving around.
Definitely some chippiness down low from the Red Devils. And shoving some Clinton players around. Some Clinton fans not happy about it.
But this kind of ball game, this late in, you got to expect a little bit of that, right?
Most definitely. And you also got to expect most of the time the refs are just going to let them play and not call it.
I mean, this is a huge game for both teams. Both teams are going to be getting really aggressive here this last 2 minutes.
Again, the Dragons just working it around. No rush.
Working this ball around really well.
Taking off nearly a minute. Hey, you finally got a foul there if you're Halls.
And that will
they'll get Luke Simpson there. We'll send Thackerson to the line. Pardon me, Garner, it appears.
I mean, we talked about there, you can only let so much time go before you have to start fouling. And a minute 17 was enough time off the clock for them.
And again, it seemed after that foul, Simpson didn't really intend to foul, but it just happened to be the way it was.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do here. And
well, I mean,
force the ball to be turned over, even if it means by allowing the other team to get free throws.
Eventually, you got to make that aggressive move.
It's like the referees are going to converse about something. Not sure what. I guess it's letting the players move around to who they want to box out. Nobody can decide. Looks like they're going to get somebody with a foul here. And looks like it'll be a warning to both teams because the players can't decide which block they want to stand on. I'll tell you, just decide. Just decide.
No reason to be having those kind of issues with minute 17 left.
See Garner setting up for his first. That'll extend the lead to 4.
Yeah, those are easy for Garner.
I mean, they're easy, but they are crucial. Putting yourself up 2 possessions with a minute 17 left, exactly what you need.
It's like the Dragons going to bring Morgan in here. Again, looking for another good defensive possession out of him. Paid off last time, so why not do it again? It's like the Dragons are also going to take Bride off the block. Going to prepare for the defense.
His second. It's up and it's good. That'll extend the lead to 5.
It didn't matter who they had on the block. Jeremiah Blauvelt again got down low and was ready for the offensive rebound. No need, though.
See the Dragons up 52-47 with just a minute 9 left. Big 3 off the mark.
Unusual to be with a player open.
The whistle will be blown here.
It's like Blauvelt shaking up. He's going to be helped up by 2 Halls players. Hopefully he's okay.
Some more good sportsmanship right there.
Most definitely. And it's good to see that after the William Blunt and Farragut incident we had earlier this week. Tell you,
true scrap right there.
Most definitely. You got to hope tempers will not flare in this game. That would be a tough scene for both teams.
That's just uncalled for normally, or no, always.
I think this will send Blauvelt to the line. It's like the referee and Dragon's going to talk something over. Ref blowing the whistle, telling Coach Lockhart something. Not sure what it is.
But Blauvelt, not the best free throw shooter tonight.
It's like timeout Halls, I think. And now something's going on.
Referee getting a little heated here.
It's like the Halls coach getting his players back.
I'm not big warning to the Halls coach.
What's going on?
And he's going to make all of Halls come in a group at the bench. He's giving them a big talk right here.
So the Halls player just dropped a towel on the court and walked off. Really no idea what's happening. Definitely Halls is trying to hold the game up for some reason. We just want to.
That's just giving more time for these Dragons to get rest and shoot their free throws and
looks like the trainer's going to check on Morgan.
We won't see Blauvelt go to the line. We'll see Lane Harrison instead.
Didn't think he was the one foul. I thought it was Blauvelt, but I just didn't notice.
Harrison
for a 1-and-1.
His first.
It's good. Double bonus.
A quiet second half for him. Not much scoring this game, but he is very fond of making shots when it counts.
Yeah, we really haven't seen the patented 3-ball for the Dragons really hit tonight. Really been a lot of buckets down low.
His second also good.
But you think of a player like Harrison averaging 10 points a game, this really hasn't been a typical game for the Dragons.
Both those free throws make it a 7-point lead for the Dragons.
Under a minute left here. Hall's trying to make something happen here.
Quick step back, in and out.
Oh, good.
Huge rebound by Harrison. Out the Thackerson, they're going to go quick, trying to avoid the foul.
You don't want to foul Garner.
Garner blitz by 2. Jeremiah blitz by 2. Way to work it around for Clinton. That has to be a foul. Oh no!
Foul.
Thackerson blitz by 2. Jeremiah just going to kick it around and. Guess the ball was tipped by Halls there.
But with just 29.1 seconds, does that really matter? As they're up
7 points. Hey, you got a foul.
Points, yeah.
It's like they'll get Halls will take a timeout. It's Coach Sharp. Maybe trying to set up a defense for his Red Devils. Maybe try and get back in this with only 30 seconds left. Got to think they're going to have to foul. I mean, if I'm Clinton, I send my best 5 free throw shooters in the game.
I mean, at this point, you even really need to worry about defense. I mean, don't let them get a 3 here, but I mean, no reason to foul them on the other end. And if they do have to work their way, get a 2, it's just more time off the clock. So,
hey, with 30 seconds left and only up 7, the Dragons student section starting, and I believe we have 1 chant. They seem to be pretty confident. Hopefully, they don't end up jinxing the game. I'm sure they'll hear a lot about that from Dragon Nation and some of the players if they do.
I find that a little unlikely, though, as with 29 seconds left, it would take an absolute miracle.
I mean, but you hit both of these.
I wouldn't doubt Halls out. I don't know. They have with elite shooters. If you get maybe some unusual.
They're going to have to
shooting out
get
of
some
Clinton.
wild stops here.
I tell you, Bright's been hot from the line, but if you're Halls, do you try and foul Bright and send him to the line? I'm not sure who else you try and foul with who else is out there for the Dragons.
I would definitely go after Bright or Blavel if you are going to go for the foul.
Yeah, well, that wouldn't be a bad idea. He's been kind of shaky from the line tonight.
And Thackerson will inbound this ball. All that really needs to happen is just
Again, Clinton
either just accept the foul.
trying to evade the foul. Hall's
just
bringing
run
2
this
men.
ball out.
Timeout, Clinton.
And
Hall's
Hall-
thinking he walked before the
Hall's
timeout.
really wanted that walk call
Coach
right
Sharp
there.
for the Red Devils is absolutely livid.
Unfortunate.
He definitely wanted the walk there. Some Clinton fans waving goodbye to the Hall student section and players, pointing at the scoreboard. Some Hall's parents definitely unhappy.
I mean, you start looking at it, 7 points of difference, 22 seconds. It just becomes more and more impossible to get back in it.
Most definitely. And they waited so long to foul there. I get Thackerson was doing his best to evade it, but still. And they were smart there, trapping Garner in the corner, but you got to think Lockhart's smart for saving these timeouts in a game that's so important like this.
But, I mean, trapping Garner in the corner, that doesn't really help you here. I mean, because you're not going to foul Garner. He's the best free throw shooter on the team. So I don't.
That's right. I guess you're really hoping for a walk or something else, because I mean Garner can just really sit there with the ball, and unless Halls is going to try and poke in and reach,
I mean,
you really can't do much about it.
I mean, you can hold the ball for 10 consecutive seconds. So
Yeah, putting yourself in that position is nothing but trouble, honestly.
They'll have Thackerson inbounding to Garner. We'll go in the backcourt. Halls again not looking to foul, and they finally do.
And that's just probably going to hurt them even more with just 19.3 seconds left.
Took off 4 seconds off the clock there.
There's a chance.
And those seconds are very valuable.
that's true.
There's a chance that Garner could extend the lead to 9 here if he makes both of these. And that would probably seal the deal.
Hall student section.
His first. Up and good.
Hall student section chanting about Garner's girlfriend. Maybe some of them are jealous. Clinton yelling, they can't hear them.
Garner, his second, and it's good.
Huge free
The
throws by
lead
Garner.
will be extended to 9 here with 15 seconds left to go in this game.
Yeah, Garner is cool in the clutch. Block
Big
by
block.
Simpson on
Big
Lane.
block.
Nearly stolen.
Another
Shot by
three.
Simpson. History
No
rattles out.
good.
Board by Thackerson.
Big board.
That might be
right
all,
there.
folks. Looks like they're going to foul anyways, though. Trace Thackerson looking at the Hall student section. Throwing up a 4 and a 0.
And that's really just going to hurt them.
Most definitely.
As Thackerson's probably going to seal the deal here and extend the lead to 11.
Some of the Clinton fans and players realizing that this game's really all but over as the Dragons are looking to win their region for the first time since 2004.
An interesting note, you make both these unanswered, 4th consecutive win by double digits this season over the Red Devils.
That is right.
And all of those wins will be by double digits as well.
And one other thing here, if I'm just thinking about how this town of Clinton's been, how the Dragons, how good they've been this year, the excitement's really been great. Really, everyone in Clinton wants to come see these Dragons play. They realize how great of a team they are.
I mean, you look around, the home side completely filled, a lot of home people on the visiting side, parking lot packed. Everyone wants to see this. This is a team that can really have a chance to go far.
It's really just absolutely electric. This is a truly special team we've seen this year. The 4 years we've seen our great seniors develop through, the fight they've had to go through, the struggles, the pains, to glory and fame right here.
And one thing just to remind some of the people watching, and maybe you two if you don't know, but it'll be interesting to kind of look farther down the line and look if Clinton does end up matching up with Greenville. I remember when this group of seniors was in 8th grade, they ended up making it to state, and they ended up losing to Greenville after they were up at half, and then just letting the game slip away. And you got to think maybe the Dragons will take that chip on their shoulder into the game if they do end up playing Greenville further in the bracket.
Yeah, with a big-time game like that, you really don't want to let it get to your head either, as that can really just bite back as we see Thackerson miss his first. But he can make this one and extend the lead to 10. as he does not.
And they get the rebound anyways. And that's all but it.
And that will be game. Your Clinton Dragons win 56-47.
And what a game it is. As you see, the students and the crowd go onto the court to celebrate this huge win.
And I tell you, what a win by the Dragons as they win region for the first time since 2004. And the Clinton students really letting the Halls fans and students hear it.
And what an incredible
Halls
scene
parents
we're
really
seeing
unhappy.
here.
And I tell you, and I just see some students also really unhappy about this as they wouldn't let the Hall students storm the court. Don't know why you really want to storm the court after losing by 9.
Yeah, that just makes yourself look petty, honestly. A little bit jealous
Just
even.
to see an orange on the court. Huge turnout by the student section tonight. It was an orange out theme.
And the student section really did turn out in all orange.
But wow, way to see the Dragons take the region title. First time since 2004. Nearly a 20-year gap.
Well, the final score, Dragons 56, Halls Red Devils 47, from Zachary Raines, Luke Cagle, and Sam Whitaker. This has been Dragon Media. Please stick around for the award ceremony after the game.
Are they?
Show me the text. I want to see it. The fucking mom or
Scott High, Trey Morrow. From Carter, Dalton McNeil. From the Red Devils, Jake Lane. Also from Halls, Luke Simpson. And also from Halls, Vivian Lane. And now for the region champion, Clinton Dragons. Lane Harrison. Jeremiah Barbell. Trace Anderson. Jackson Gardner.